I'm Legend Henderson. I'm a shooting guard and I go to Weiss High. I was a kid just playing football, was in flag. When I would run, it would hurt because I would start limping. And
he'd have a little discomfort after games, after practices. Never really paid attention to it. Took him to the doctor. They said it was growing pains at first.
It wasn't until we got the MRI that we could actually see the bone. Well, actually it wasn't bone. It was just tissue. Like we were like, okay, now we're dealing with a whole nother monster here.
They had discovered that I have fibrous dysplasia. Everybody's born with bone, but in my hip, I wasn't really born with bone. It was more of like a hard tissue. And so when I would run, it wasn't bone against bone. It was bone against tissue, and like it would rub against my muscle too. My first surgery was, I had 2 rods and I believe it was 3 or 4 screws. And freshman year, it flew by, everything was good. I was playing great and I was excited for my sophomore year. And then between district, I would say my freshman year, that's when everything kind of just went left. And my knee kind of had like a fluid, it was built up. I just kept on playing on it because I thought it was just like something normal, and so I just iced it. I put other stuff on it. One day, I woke up for my next game, and like my knee just started leaking out. Like it was just fluid. It was like a little hole in my leg, and fluid just started leaking out. I go to my friend's birthday party. I come back home because I can't stay the night, unfortunately, but I come back home. I wake up and my bed is just soaking wet. And I guess the little bag thing had popped and like everything is just everywhere. I get the rods taken out and the screws, and then I get the tubes back in again. It just won't turn red again. It's just straight yellow green stuff. Like it's bad. I go on to get put on 6 different meds. They come out to my parents and they were like, if this other med, if it doesn't work, then we're gonna have to consider taking his leg off. I hit a really low point in my life, or in that situation. I don't really talk about it, but I think I almost committed. Like it got to that point.
I lost it. I crumbled. I didn't know what he was going to do. And then it was Taz. He was like, he told him, son, you're a Henderson. You're a Henderson. This is not what we do. We don't fold. We don't fold. He goes, and I will work in as many hours I have to make sure that we can afford. And mom was going to make sure keeps her insurance and work as long as she has to figure out what's going on and fix you. You will be back on that court. You will be playing before you graduate.
For so long, people were like, it's going to get better. Let's just pray about it. And like at a certain point, Led's just sitting on the bed crying to us. I had to tell him, "No, buddy, like this sucks. Like yeah. let's not think about tomorrow. Like let's not think about yesterday. Right now, this sucks." He was caught in kind of a situation where he got sick, then he thought he got well. Then I got sick and he got to see somebody else go through something. So when he got sick again, I had to make sure that he understood, like, okay, we're here now, but you've been here for a while, but you've seen a lot of crap going on. So just remember that it does get better. And at a certain point, you gotta almost think, like, if it doesn't get better, we're gonna still fight. So, yeah, sorry.
I think if my dad can beat this cancer, then I can beat anything that comes my way. We don't know how I think it happened, but I don't know if it's God or just somebody watching over me, but I just thank you for that. But my bone, it just grows back out of nowhere. He's like, but I don't see no like possibility I think of putting the rods back in because I don't think you need them. I was like, huh? okay, like this is happening. Like I'm back. Like this is crazy.
Nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels better.
I try to always go just play hard, because with everything that I've been through, or as much bad stuff I think that happens to me on the court and stuff like that, I'm just like, bro, I've been to hell and back. Like this is nothing.
Moving forward in life, period. Whoever, whatever it is that comes, whatever's said to you, there's nothing anybody can do to you or say to you that can top what you've been through.